6'3", was always mocked by others. They asked her, "How's the air up there?" Because when she was 10, she was already over 5'7", standing next to her classmates. She looked like a giant. But luckily, the boy who always carried a milk crate was her childhood friend Jack. Jack had liked Jody for 7 whole years. Even though she turned him down every time, he never gave up. Jody's reason was simple. She was afraid that dating a shorter guy would only make people laugh at her more, but Jack never cared. He had liked her since they were kids. While he kept trying to promote himself, a tall and handsome transfer student named John walked in. Jody was instantly drawn to him. Jack was stunned. He muttered that the guy looked dumb, but the next second, John solved the tough problem on the blackboard. Jody was completely captivated, but her rival Jimmy also liked John. The two had never gotten along since childhood, and because of Jimmy's teasing and nicknames, Jody had always been mocked by classmates. That night, Jimmy even called and said, "Give up, you can't win," but Jody refused to back down. With the help of her model sister, she became beautiful and confident, and even got a kiss from John. She thought she had finally found love, but the next day, John walked right past her and went to sit beside Jimmy. At that moment, she finally realized it had all been a lie. Jody broke down in tears, locked herself in her room, and ignored her parents knocking at the door. The next morning, she felt someone touching her face. She slapped without thinking, and it turned out to be Jack. There was a bruise on his face. Before she could ask, he handed her a small gift box. Inside was a pair of high heels. Jody froze. They were exactly her size, but she never thought she'd have the chance to wear them. Jack didn't mind. He said, "One day you'll meet someone who truly loves you. He'll ask you out, so keep them, just in case." After hearing that, Jody felt a little better. But on the day of the graduation dance, Jody received a video. John was publicly mocking her in it. Jack got furious. He threw his milk crate at John and fought those who insulted her. In that moment, tears streamed down Jody's face. She finally understood Jack's feelings. She took out the high heels, walked confidently into the dance, stepped onto the stage. She picked up the microphone and spoke her heart in front of everyone. At that moment, her insecurity was gone. She shone like a queen. The room erupted in applause, but she didn't stay. She turned and walked the other way. When Jack saw her, he couldn't help but smile. Jody asked, "Why didn't you tell me how you really got that bruise?" Jack said, "Because I wanted to, so I did." Jody smiled and asked the question that had bothered her for so long. "Why do you always bring that milk crate to school?" Jack didn't answer. He placed it under his feet and stood on top of it. He said it was all for this moment.